Welcome to the Black Men Experiences. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, these three Anglo women, false sexually harassment accusations against this Black male Uber driver. When they tried to play victim, but then were the aggressors of the accusation of sexual harassment against this Black male Uber driver. It is extremely ingrained in certain types of women within the predominant culture to be victims, and they be the aggressors, or be the aggressors first and then be the victims, because they are the masters of crocodile tears. And how many Black males have been the victims of racism, terrorism by certain numbers of women within certain parts of the predominant culture who have outright lied on them. And all of a sudden, many have been lynched. Many have been removed from families, put inside facilities. And victimized. How many Black males have been victims of these type of predatory type of numbers of feminist type of women within the predominant culture, the ones obliged to? See, the thing about it is, let me sit there and show you this particular video. Now, just imagine something for a second. Remember I just said you have certain women within the predominant culture and some other ones, but many follow the cues from the goddesses who they look at within various sections of the predominant culture numbers of women. But watch this.
I bought you a little present.
You did? Well, where is it, honey?
Here, dear. Little man, I've had a busy day.
See how that goes? He ain't done anything. He said, hey, he's just talking to her.
I bought you a little present.
You did? Well, where is it, honey?
Here, dear. Little man, I've had a busy day. Here.
And this is what certain numbers of women within the predominant culture do when they know there's numbers of males that don't even see through these games. Now, if he would have put his hands back on her in self-defense, then it'd be like, oh my goodness, you should never put your hands on a woman. Why they just put their hands on this man? And how many times related to this topic have there been numbers of women who have sexually harassed, sexually assaulted numbers of males, numbers of Black males? And people will be doing this if a Black male said, oh, well, they were sexually assaulted, sexually harassed by certain women within the predominant culture. This is what numbers of people would do. This numbers of people doing. For real? They wouldn't be believed. And this is why numbers of women within the predominant culture, the one this applies to, they continually are allowed to play the passive aggressive tactic. And they know there's not going to be any political law repercussions. But they have a Violence Against Women Act going on. It's been going on for several decades. You see the disgusting tactic that's going on, right? Like domestic, abusement. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Men that be domestic abusing women. But you're like, what about the numbers of women out there who are violent as you know what against males every day? Oh my goodness. Oh, you try to switch topics. You see how it goes. And again, numbers of women within the polyamorous culture who knows this, the ones who know this game, they know it's a game, right? Of denial. So let me go ahead and play this particular main video on this situation.
Wasn't looking at cover. All right.
Whoa, please don't look at us like that.
Excuse me?
What is that? Did you see that?
Why do you keep looking back at us?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Like, you just don't have to turn around and look at us like that. You know the address, right?
Yeah, I have the address, but I'm just trying to do my job. I've seen a lot of girls in bikinis, and I wasn't looking at. I was just trying to bag out and do my job and keep my 5 stars without killing us. I'm sorry?
There's nothing to address here. Just do your job and stop trying to couple look at us.
And the longer you sit here, the more uncomfortable we get. Please,
Right.
I don't feel comfortable.
I could go to the beach and look at girls all day. I'm not trying to look at you. I'm trying to just back out of here safely. That's it.
As he keeps looking at us, are you kidding?
You know what? You know what you can do? You know what you can do? Would be very helpful to me.
Please say it. Please, that I'm not.
Get out.
Oh, get out.
Get out.
Put it in this car.
Get out. You get another Uber. I don't care.
And I will be reporting to Uber that you are.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard what?
Please, that I'm not.
Get out.
Oh, get out.
Get out.
Put it in this car.
Get out. You get another Uber. I don't care.
And I will be reporting to Uber that you are.
Uh-huh. You heard that last part. I'm going to be reporting you sexual harassed. Where did you see anything where this black male driver was sitting there sexual harassing him?
Get out. You get another Uber. I don't care.
And I will be reporting to Uber that you are.
Yeah.
But you'll have personnel that be like, they see nothing, they hear nothing, and they know nothing. So when I sit there and saw this video on it, somebody was talking about this on the African Diaspora channel by this gentleman. And it was just interesting. And how many other people probably relay this over, but not enough, because sexual harassment, sexual assaulting claims, the RAPing, RAPE, ING, those claims, and especially when they're false, is demonic. And you still have no laws that specifically to make sure that numbers of women who falsely accuse males of sexual harassment, sexual assaulting, or robbing them are sitting there brought to justice collectively. Not a few here and there a little bit with a slap on the wrist. No, right? You falsify information on a report, right? That numbers of women have done, right? Within certain parts of polyamorous culture and other ones who are picking up those bad habits as well. Automatically 5 years. Automatically. Oh, you best believe many numbers of women will not sit there and do that anymore, because numbers of women, when they do the falsification of sexual harassment accusation, falsely accusation of sexually assaulting, falsely claiming that a male has robbed him, you know the word, RAPE, them, right? And numerous women have done that, right? And how many times that most women who have done that, nothing happens to them legally, or very few exceptions. And it's done on purpose. And you have some personnel to be like, oh, what are y'all trying to say? Because, you know, I mean, because somebody's white women, that don't mean it don't mean that's you trying to point the finger at talking about, oh, you at least all white women do stuff like that, because it's not all white. No, I'm not going to play that silly freaking game. Of course, there are numbers of women within the plant-based culture who have lost their lives fighting against numbers of men and women in the plant-based culture. Not a lot. Not a lot. Right? So we're not going to play that tactic. Just like there are certain numbers of men within the plant-based culture who have a demonic hatred of black males collectively. Many numbers of males within the plant-based culture have a demonic hatred of black males. And they will look upon numbers of women within the plant-based culture who get with numbers of black males, especially marrying them. Oh, they look at them as, ugh. But at the same time, how many numbers of males within the plant-based culture get with numbers of black women, get with numbers of Asian women, get with numbers of Hispanic women, and they're not looked at as, oh my goodness, you hate your women within the plant-based culture. Let me sit there and show you something.
You made a mistake. You made a mistake. You made my shark! My shark! You made a mistake. You made my shark! My shark! You created a monkey. You threw away 50,000 years of genetics to make that. Well, you created a monkey. That's bestiality. 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 Yeah, and then you threw all your genetics away.
But you'll have people that do just like this. They see nothing, or they see nothing. They see nothing, they hear nothing, and they know nothing. So yes, there is a demonic hatred of a natural, centuries old hatred by certain numbers of males within the plant-based culture against black males collectively, and certain numbers of women within the plant-based culture, the ones that have a hatred for black males. You see how this goes, right? So we're not going to play that little tactic. So I thank you for tuning in to the thank you for tuning in to the Black Men's Experiences. I'm your host, CP.